you can see out here at Fort Myers Beach, a lot of the water has completely risen up. If you're just joining us, this area has been like this for probably about the last 2 hours that we've been out here. Some of the area is starting to recede a little bit, where you can start to see a little bit of sand, but most of the area by these hotels and beaches here on Fort Myers Beach, high winds and high water. Now, a lot of advisories for the evening. This is supposed to continue through the rest of the evening, but you can see kind of out here by the pier, that area there, the water's still rising there. And one of the big things is they don't want people out here, because this is the typical situation where the reporter's outside and she says, don't go outside, don't come to this area where I am, and then everybody wants to come see it. So that's the big thing. They just don't want people out here. A lot of flooding going on in much of Florida right now. Sarasota and Tampa seeing the majority of it. We've been fortunate not to see as much rain, but that could change later today. And if it does, that'll probably mean that this water will continue to rise. You can see here behind me, actually, I don't know if you can make your way around this way, but this actual bench here is completely covered in water except for the very top of it. And we're here next to the cafe, restaurant, next to the beach here on Fort Myers Beach. I actually just saw a couple of people walking through this water, which can be very dangerous because you really don't know what's in it. Police department was just up here a little bit ago, kind of looking around. I asked them if they were planning on telling people to stay off this beach, and they actually said no. So they're not going to be enforcing people not to be here, but the Coast Guard really encouraging people to stay off this water. Rip currents can be very dangerous. 46 people die every year since 2002 because of rip currents, and they don't want that number to continue to rise. So that is really the big thing right now, keeping people out of this water, away from these shores. And if you're going to spectate, you definitely don't want to stick your foot in there.
Hey, Alex, have you noticed the wind starting to pick up? It looks like you're having to hold your hat more.
Yeah, it is. You know what? My hat actually flew off my head right before we did this live shot. The wind is really, really picking up. Usually that always makes me feel like there's a storm coming. We did see a couple droplets of rain coming through, so maybe we're going to see some rain in a little bit, but the winds are picking up pretty strongly. They kind of dip down and then bounce back a lot stronger. Right. And the waves starting to pick up as well.
Okay, well, we'll see you later on, see if it's changed at all or if it continues to get stronger out there.
All right, we'll keep you updated.
Okay, thanks, Alex.